Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
Hello friends, welcome to Ganesh IAS Academy. This is the new session. In this session, we are going to discuss about the previous year UPSC geography question. So in this session, we are going to add a new part, that is the prediction for 2025. So based on the previous year questions analysis and also current affair data, we predict what are the possible questions they may ask for the 2025. So please make a note of it. That will be more useful for your upcoming prelims exam. Let's begin the session. This question was asked in 2021, and also please note that it is one of the conventional question purely based on the NCERT. It's a purely NCERT based question. So this question is about, with reference to the water on the planet Earth, consider the following statement: the amount of water in the river and the lakes is more than the amount of groundwater. When it comes to the lakes and the rivers, it is only 0.6% of the fresh water. So which is very low when comparing to the groundwater. Groundwater is having the much higher water amount when comparing to the lakes and the rivers. So the first statement is actually wrong. The amount of water in the polar ice caps and the glacier is more than the amount of the groundwater. That is true. So here the answer is actually 2 only. You have to know that where it is asked, from which topic they asked it. It is purely from the hydrology. Okay, so in the NCERT it was there. So please note it. In the earth, around 96.5% is actually a salt water or a ocean water. Only 2.5 is the fresh water. In this fresh water, 69% is glaciers and the ice, and 30% is the groundwater. This was the second statement they give. So ices and the glaciers are the higher than the groundwater, so that the second statement is right. Next, when it comes to the surface and fresh water, it is 1.2%. In this surface water, the ground and the ice and the permafrost is 96%, and then 69%, and then the lakes it is 20%, and also soil moisture it is 3.8, atmosphere it contains 3%, and then the marshes and the swamp it is 2.6, rivers only 0.49, and the living things it is 0.26. Okay, so this is the data. Please try to memorize it. Okay, so there is a possibility of repeating of this question. So with the same pattern, they may ask about the atmospheric air distribution. They may ask. So when it comes to the atmosphere, the Earth atmosphere is divided into layers based on the temperature. Based on the temperature distributions, and also the atmospheric layer are divided, which is called as a tropo, strato, meso, and then thermo. In the thermosphere only, it is again divided as the exosphere and then the thermosphere. Okay, so in this way the Earth atmosphere is divided. In this, troposphere contains 70 to 80% of the atmospheric gases, and the stratosphere contains 19% of the atmospheric gases, and the mesosphere contains 0.1% of the atmospheric gases. And some data related to this is, when it comes to the troposphere, it is also called as the weather layer. So all the weather activities will happen in the troposphere, and also here only when you are moving upward, the temperature is going to decrease. That is called as the lapse rate. So the lapse rate is 6.5 degrees Celsius per 1000 meter. Okay, so at the end of it, it will be the layer called as tropopause. So this is all about the troposphere. Next is stratosphere. Here the UV rays are stopped by the ozone layer. This is the most important thing about the ozone layer. And when it comes to the mesosphere, it is the coldest region of the atmosphere. Okay, and then here only the meteors burn. And then other layer is the thermosphere. This thermosphere acts as a barrier against the gamma rays and the X-rays. Other than that, in this thermosphere only, there is the ionosphere and then the exosphere. This ionosphere only creates the auroras. So these are the factual data of the layers of the atmosphere. So based on these data, they may ask any question. So please make a note of it. That will be more useful for your upcoming prelims exam. Thank you.